Amber Balcaen with about a 10-car length lead here. Here they come to the checkered flag. Your winner is Amber Balcaen.
I'm shining, it's cool. You looking at me like, yo, he flew. Friends hit me up, I'm like, yo, it's true. Now that I'm a winner, yo, I know what to do. Use my brain like.
So I obviously grew up in dirt track racing and had a lot of great help through my grandfather, my uncle, my dad, and they really showed me the reins of dirt track racing and taught me a lot on the racetrack, off the racetrack, and showed me what it meant to be a winning championship driver. But I've been the only one in my family to break out of dirt and go to pavement. I've had to learn this side of racing all on my own, and I've learned a ton in the last year. Dirt track racing, you're used to being sideways and drifting through the corner, and pavement racing is very straight. There's actually already been a couple instances where the car broke really loose on me and I was able to save it, and I came back in and my crew chief was like, "How the hell did you save that?" They're like, "That's dirt track racing right there." So there's a lot of things that I've taken over from dirt track racing to pavement. Yeah, it's actually been said in the racing industry that the best drivers come from dirt. I mean, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, they all came from sprint car racing. It doesn't happen very often just because it is such a big step and such a big dream and takes so much commitment and money, really. But like I said, I want to be that person to break those barriers and make big things happen. It could be one really big sponsor, or it could be 100 little sponsors. Whatever way you can get the money and bring value to those companies. I grew up around dirt track racing, and ever since I was a baby, I begged my dad to let me race go-karts. And finally, at 10 years old, he let me race go-karts. However, there were some rules added to that. I had to work on my cars and pay for it. So I was a 10-year-old girl knocking on doors asking for sponsorship with dirty hands. I learned how to clean bearings, check stagger, everything by the time I was like 11 years old. So that's really instilled into my work ethic, and I think that's helped me get to where I am.
Sometimes it gets so hard, I know you wanna quit. Seems like every time you go to hit the grind, everybody but you, they win. Yeah, who gets to be queen? Who the one that get to be king? It's the one who never quits, who's like a fighter in the ring.
Yeah, I think people who know me and who have seen me race know how serious I am about racing and how serious I am as a driver and how serious I am about the sport. I think that people who don't know me and just see me through social media or look at a picture of me might not take me as seriously because I'm a female and like to wear makeup. But I've proven myself in the dirt track racing, and I want to prove myself in the pavement racing now. And yes, I've definitely had negative comments from guys that I raced against and everything, but the people who know me know how hard I've worked to get where I am. They show me that level of respect. And that's what I appreciate. I'm the first female to win a track championship in Manitoba. I was the only only Canadian, to compete at the NASCAR Diversity and Combine in 2014 and the Bill McAnally NASCAR K&N Combine in 2015. So I try to really use the Canadian aspect and the women aspect to break barriers. I'm all about women empowerment. Obviously, as a female in a male-dominated sport, it's made me realize how important it is to empower women. And there's so many powerful women and leaders and CEOs all over the world, and I don't think they really get the recognition that they should. So to be involved with lots of different programs and campaigns that empower women, empower leadership, and empower just going after your dreams, because that's what I did. That means a lot to me. You know what, racing, I feel very fortunate as a woman to be able to get to race against all these other drivers, because when you look at NFL, there's no women's league, and women can't really compete in that league. So to be able to even have the opportunity to race NASCAR with 42 other males every Sunday, it's truly a blessing. The reason why I don't think there's too many females yet is because, 50 years ago, women weren't even allowed in the pit area. So we've come a long way. so far, and I think it's just going to keep taking people like Danica Patrick to break those barriers, Amber Balcaen to break those barriers, and just prove that we can run with the guys. I've proven it in the dirt racetracks, and now I want to prove it on the pavement.